think that'll be in your way. Does anybody want an additional mat for extra cushioning since we have them, or blocks, or anything like that? They are available. And I kind of block the way to them once I get going. So if you want anything further, feel free to grab it.
Grab an extra mat.
Straps too. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you. Good. Let's go ahead and get started lying on our backs. Get started lying on our backs. You can hug your knees into your chest. Hi, guys. Take a little rock side to side. Let's use the first couple moments of class to clarify to ourselves what it is that we're looking to get out of yoga. So it's hard to know how to approach something unless you know what you're looking for. Know that yoga is such a broad discipline that it serves really varied needs for varied people. My goal with the classes I teach is that you can kind of pick and choose what works for you. Leave behind anything that doesn't help you accomplish your overarching goal. Let's plant feet. Feel the soles of your feet on the ground. Plant your arms. Feel your palms on the ground. Feel the weight of your head on the ground, your hips. Feel the texture underneath your hands and feet. And then notice how the only movement in your body is created by your breath as you inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. From this position, push into your heels, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, sweep your arms overhead as well. And then as you exhale, you'll bring your hips down and your arms down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Keep going with this. Keep going with the pace of your own breath. Let's do 3 more. Go ahead and hug your right knee in towards your chest and extend your left leg to rest down the mat. Move your right leg side to side in your hip socket a little bit. And then bring your right knee all the way across, so kind of roll more towards the left side of your body. Let your right knee drop towards your mat. Draw your right arm into a goalpost shape. You can drop your right ear towards the mat if that feels good for your neck. Roll through center and we'll switch sides. Hug your left knee in, extend your right leg down the mat. Move your left leg around. See how it's feeling. And we'll bring left leg all the way across over to the right. You'll roll more onto the right side of your body. Left arm finds a goalpost shape, maybe left ear towards the mat. Back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock along your spine 3 times. And then we'll come up into a cross-legged seat with the right ankle in front of the left and just fold forward. Let your head hang between your upper arms. Walk your hands over to the right. See if you can create some more length through the left side of your low back. And then walk your hands over to the left, and we'll bring that focus to the right side of the low back. Back through center. Sit up. Inhale and reach your arms overhead. And exhale, twist to your right. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over into a side bend. And then we'll cross right hand down towards the left knee. Maybe scoot your legs a little closer together. Tuck your chin, round your upper back, let your shoulder blades spread away from your spine. We'll sit tall and inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep your right hand where it is. Reach your left arm over, off to the right. And then we'll bring left hand down to right knee. Round upper back. From here, sit up. Extend your legs out in front of you and bring your right ankle above your left knee. And then use your hands for support and work to plant your left foot and scoot your butt in a little closer. And we'll rock side to side to really get into the right hip. Try to sit tall, push into your hands rather than slouching. And the more compact you make this shape, the more intense the stretch is going to be, the more you give yourself room, the more gentle it will be. Let's move from this into a cross-legged seat with the left ankle in front.
Battery low.
fold forward. Walk your hands over to the left. And over to the right. Come back through center and sit tall. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, this time as you twist, just bring your left arm forward and your right arm back, but just reach your arms up and open, thumbs towards the ceiling. We're twisting more with the strength in the core rather than leverage from the arms. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, twist right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale through center. Exhale, we'll side bend over to the right. You can bring your right hand down to the ground and left arm reaches over. Inhale through center. And exhale, side bend to the left.
Battery low.
Let's come back through center. Interlace your fingers, press your palms up. Try to find a bit of a back bend, so sternum lifts towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you're going to send your palms forward, find that same rounding through the upper back, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift and extend, do cat-cow in the spine. And exhale, round. Think about taking your forehead towards your belly button. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And then we'll bring legs forward, left ankle will stack above right knee. You can set up your seated pigeon pose here. Move around a little bit if you like. Is this charger just hot?
Power off.
Okay, from there, let's bring legs around behind and find downward facing dog. Spend a few moments here pedaling out your legs, checking with how your ankles and toes and feet feel. Most of us don't spend a whole lot of time barefoot. It's a good opportunity to just reconnect with the feeling of not wearing shoes, not wearing socks even. And we'll walk feet up to hands, make your way to the top of your mat. Step your feet wide. Fold your arms so that you can cradle your hands and your elbows and your upper body can drop towards the mat. Try to let your head be dead weight here as well. Maybe you want to add a little sway side to side or forward and back. And then we'll bend knees, release the arms, and unroll slowly to stand. Try to articulate through every vertebrae. Feet step in closer to hips with distance. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank pose. Plant your hands, sit back. Send your tailbone towards your heels. Lift the front of your core. And then lower all the way down onto your stomach.
Rest towards the right side of your face and bring your arms out to a T with your palms down. Step your left foot up and over towards your right hand. So we're going to try to lift the front of the left hip away from the mat. Big stretch for the spine, the shoulders, the hips. Awesome, guys. Let's roll through center and give that a go on the other side. And come back through center. Bring your palms in alongside your rib cage. Tuck your toes under. Think about lifting your belly button away from the mat first, and then press back up to plank and into downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale takes you back to plank pose. Let's hold here for a few more breaths. Push into your fingertips, push into your knuckles. You breathe a little more steadily. And go ahead and lower all the way down. This time we'll bring the right arm into a goalpost shape on the mat. Rest to the right side of your face. And then use your left hand and your left foot to help yourself roll more towards the right side of your body and get into a big chest and shoulder stretch on the right. You can step your left foot behind you if that feels good. Yeah. Roll through center and try that out on the left side. So left arm into the goalpost, left side of your face to the mat. Roll as deeply into the stretch as you like. And come back through center. Palms in alongside your rib cage, toes tuck under. Lift your belly button, maybe even your entire stomach away from the mat. And push yourself up and into down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's inhale and reach up. Exhale, fold. We'll inhale out to a halfway lift. So spine nice and long. You're going to need to have your butt behind you so you don't face plant. We're going to reach arms forward with thumbs up towards the ceiling. So really strong rear delts. And then we'll sweep arms back and lift pinkies towards the ceiling. So just the arms move. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, shift back. Working on strength in the low back. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale back. Let's do that 3 more times. Shooting for spine parallel with the floor. Last one, try to lift your arms a little higher for each round. You bring your hands down to the mat. We're going to step the left foot back. So hands frame the right foot, right knee stacked over right ankle. You're gonna sink your hips to the mat. You're using your hands for support so you get a nice, relatively passive hip stretch. Let's set the back knee down, uncurl the back toes, and walk towards half split so the focus comes towards the hamstrings of the front leg. Make your way forward into your lunge again. If you're liking this more passive, stretchy variation, stick with it. If you want to turn it into a more active, challenging posture, you can sweep your arms back. Let your legs take over. Belly hovers above right thigh. And then we'll bring hands down and we'll shift back towards our half split stretch again. Let's try that again. So forward, either into a supported or unsupported lunge. Awesome. And then back into half splits. Come forward towards our lunge again. Plant your left hand, lift your left knee, reach your right arm open. You can stay here if you're enjoying this. Or you can work on rotating towards the pinky toe edge of your left foot, stepping your right foot back so that this becomes side plank. See that? It's really strong. Come back through into full plank. Shift back to down dog. And step your feet to your hands. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, arms forward. We're just going to do one more round of this. And exhale, arms back. That's it. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Let's do 3 more. And hands will come down to the mat. And step your right foot back. And sink into your lunge. Set the right knee down. Shift towards half splits. Lunge forward again. Maybe this time you opt to float your hands back. Really push into your left heel. And we'll find half splits again. Let's do that one more time. And back to half splits. We'll work on lunging forward. Again, you'll plant your right hand, lift your right knee, sweep your left arm up. You can stay here or you can turn this into side plank. And we'll find full plank. And downward facing dog. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, we're going to find hands on hips. We're going to find a little bend in the left knee, and we're going to bring the right foot out in front of us and lean towards a halfway lift shape from there. But our goal is to get a really intense hamstring stretch all down the back of the right leg. So play around with your hip hinge, play around with your setup of the right foot. If you're on the bendier side, you can take a hand down to the right big toe, kind of pull yourself into the stretch a little bit more. Let's stay for one more breath. And then we're going to land onto the sole of the right foot, bring the hands to frame it, and step the left foot way back. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up. So we're back in our twisted lunge. And then we'll pivot all the way up and around into warrior two from here. Get yourself situated, extend through both arms, turn and look out over your front hand. Try lifting your right toes from the mat for a moment. See if you can ground through the heel a little bit more. Inhale into reverse warrior. And exhale, side angle. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more round. We'll straighten out the right leg and inhale into reverse triangle. And we tip into full triangle so the right hand comes down towards the mat. Left arm reaches up. Let's bring hands down towards the mat and pivot into a wide-legged fold. So all 10 toes turn towards the long edge of your mat. Let the crown of your head hang down towards the floor. Stay for one more breath. Come out towards the halfway lift, inner wide-legged fold towards the long spine. Pivot your way around towards your right foot. And step your left foot up to the top of the mat. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, we'll bring hands to hips. We'll find a little bend in the right knee. Left heel props out in front of us. And then you get into the stretch by hinging at the hips. The deeper your hip hinge, the more of a stretch we're asking of the back of the left leg. Plant into the left foot, hands come down to frame. We step the right foot way back. Plant your right hand and sweep your left arm up. That's it. And then we'll work on turning this into warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more round. And side angle. Inhale to reverse triangle. Straighten out your left leg. Reach your left arm back. And then tip into full triangle. Bring your hands up to frame your left foot. Pivot into a wide-legged fold. Turn all 10 toes towards the long edge of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Walk yourself around towards your left foot. Step your right foot up. You're going to fold at the top of your mat now. Let's inhale and stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your hands to your low back here, kind of just towards the top of your butt. Widen your stance a little bit. We'll inhale and gently press the hips forward, lift your chest, hug your elbows together. Hands can help support the low back and accentuate the back bend. And then right from here, we'll kind of lift up, bring hands to hips, shift weight into the right foot, and work on balancing as we tip forward. And then we're going to try to bend the right knee and float the left foot all the way back down behind us. Hands come down to frame the right foot. We'll press the legs towards straight. And then lunge forward. And shift back. Let's do that again. Lunge forward. And shift back. We'll turn the back heel so it can rest on the mat and fold into full pyramid pose. Stay for one more breath. Then we'll bend into the right knee, we'll plant the hands, we'll send the right foot back. You can float it or set it down. Lower through a push-up. Inhale to cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale to down dog. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to low back. And let's inhale into our little spinning back bend again. About broad collarbones, elbows tucked together. Sternum lifts. Then we'll carefully transition to a forward hinge with hands on your hips. Maybe working on floating right foot back behind you. And then we'll work on bending into the left knee and setting the right foot down. Hands come down to frame the left foot. Let's press the legs towards straight. And lunge forward again. And shift back. Lunge forward. And shift back, turn your back heel down. You're in your full pyramid pose now for 5 breaths. Step to the top of the mat. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, actually step back to plank and float your left foot if you like. Move through a vinyasa. From downward facing dog, let's come down into child's pose with the knees wide. You need to take a little mask break or grab a sip of water here, you're welcome to. A little intermission between rounds of flow. You want to work on a posture. Instead, we can thread right arm underneath and rest down to the right side of the face. Switch sides. Let's make our way onto our stomachs. We're going to do kind of the same thing in locust pose that we did in our halfway lift. So we'll reach arms forward. I like to rest my forehead to the mat here, but if that's uncomfortable, you can rest to the side of your face. As we inhale, we'll lift arms and legs and the head away from the mat. And then you're going to circle your arms back. Lift the backs of your hands towards the ceiling. And then forward with thumbs up. Let's do that a couple more times. Keep lifting away from the mat. And then let's rest. And let's go ahead and rest to the right side of the face. We'll add in a little neck stretch here. Let's do one more round of that. So back through center with your neck. We'll inhale and lift up. Circle arms back. Maybe you can lift a little higher here. And forward. And back. And forward. One more round. Try to lift a little higher. Squeeze your glutes. And then rest down towards the left side of your face. From here, we'll make our way back into downward facing dog for a few more rounds of standing flow before we cool down. Let's step feet to hands. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. And then as you inhale, a couple of options. You can come towards standing splits with your left leg lifting up. Or you can work on finding warrior 3 from this entrance. Work our way back into warrior 2 once again. Right leg forward. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out your right leg. That's it. And exhale, full triangle. Now you can stay here, or if you want to work on your half moon, you can add in a little more balance. You're going to scoot your back foot in. You're going to step your right hand way out in front of you. And then work on floating your left leg up. And hand on hip might be useful, or you can reach that hand towards the ceiling, left hand. One more breath. We'll go ahead and set the left foot down. We'll pivot into our wide-legged fold again. Let's walk hands over towards the right in our wide-legged fold, so we'll add in a little more of a side bend. And we'll walk hands over to the left. And then we'll walk back over to the right. This time you'll pivot your right toes to the front of the mat. And step your left foot up. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, move through a vinyasa. Your feet to your hands. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. As you inhale, you'll either find standing splits with your right leg lifting. So hands on the mat, it's more of a fold. Or warrior 3, your body looks more like a capital letter T, and the focus centers around balance and strength a little bit more. Let's float it back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out your left leg. And full triangle. You can stay here, or you can play around with half moon on this side. We're going to make our way around into a wide-legged fold one more time. Walk your hands over towards your left foot. And over towards your right foot. And then come back to the top of your mat. Step all the way up with the right foot. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Do one more vinyasa. And from your downward facing dog, bring your knees down and take child's pose. Let's lift up. We bring our legs out in front of us. We're going to start by folding forward over the legs. You want to hold on to your ankles or calves or feet. Go for it. And let's sit up and step right foot over to outside of left knee, and we'll twist over to the right. And over to the left. And we'll switch sides. The right leg straightens out. Left foot steps over. Twist over to your left. And to your right. And then let's bring soles of feet together out in front of us. And we fold from here. You can wrap your hands around your toes, or you can use your elbows on your knees to intensify the stretch. About hinging at your hips and drawing your chest forward. So it's fine if your spine rounds, but the first piece of the stretch is the hip hinge, and the rounding is the second piece. And we'll sit up and we'll send right leg out to the side with the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Right hand settles down somewhere to the inside of the right leg, and then we'll reach the left arm over. So we find a big side bend. Maybe if you're very bendy, you're working on bringing left hand towards outside of right foot. And we sit up, and we'll play around with that on the other side. Every time, make sure you're not holding your breath. And let's slowly make our way all the way down onto our back. Take your knees into your chest. Take a little rock side to side. And then we'll let both knees drop off towards the left. We'll reach arms wide with palms up. You can turn and look towards your right hand. We'll rock through center and switch sides. And let's come back through center, plant your feet. And then we'll stack left ankle above right knee. Lift the legs up and place your hands around your right thigh or right shin. And let's switch sides. And we'll find happy baby pose. And then you can set up your Shavasana. Extend your arms and legs, turn your palms towards the ceiling. Give yourself a few moments to think back to the beginning of class to bring to mind your purpose or goal or intention behind your yoga practice. Reflect on whether you made choices through your practice that prioritized your unique goal or endpoint. Sliding it into the chest once again. Rock over towards your right side. Rest your head on your arms. Up to the cross-legged seat. Rest your hands on your knees. Settle your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for showing up. From my practice to yours, namaste. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thanks, guys.